much, ma'am. And we also would like to recognize Ambassador Arlen Rizon. Where are you, ma'am? The Special Economic Envoy to China. Okay. Kay Sir Bert Hachimoto, the Ethereum proponent. Where is Sir? And Sir Edmundo Ruby, banker. Thank you so much. And our other guest from the group of Mr. Bernard Crisata from Bagong Bansang Harlika, Pilipinas Bansang Panagpala, and of course, Undersecretary Bless Lantoya, ma'am. Assistant Secretary Dempana Dinaga, ma'am. Si Assistant Secretary Astor Caberte. Si Assistant Secretary Dominic Tolentino, sir. Yon. Si Ma'am Lourdes Pajardo. Christian Calala. Si Ma'am Nelly Quiñona. Sir Fernando Ramos. Mayor Marco Mamay. Honorable Marco Mamay, are you here already? Oh, yes, you are there. Thank you so much. Okay, Mr. Christian Grabador. Attorney Ramon Edison Batacan. Si Attorney Marga Cuadra. Okay. Attorney Ireneo Martinez Jr. Ori Lupisan. Si Ma'am Banji Abanez. Si Ma'am Maro Villa. Si Sir Benedict Fajardo. Joby Lecaros. Janet Maure. Danilo Sarayot. Alfonso Gusi. Honorable Alfonso Gusi, you're here, sir. Okay. Sir Michael Sarayot. Sir Alan Balantakbo. Ma'am Arlene Ogawa. Yoshides Ishikawa. Sir, where are you? Okay, Cicero Lumawi. Oh yes, you are there, sir. Thank you. Conception Resurrection Sangalan. Sir Jake Alcover. Si Sir Paul Tuhay. Sir Paul Tolentino. Sir Eric Lim. Attorney Enrico Barrian. Okay. Mr. Joselito Guerrero. Mr. Gregory Azuelo. Ma'am Milet or Miss Milet Herrera. General Roberto Lastimoso. Sir, thank you for coming, sir. Attorney Arafat Hussein. Mr. Ernie Robieros. Dr. Norma Soko. Mr. Benji Hortonello. Mr. Victor Angeles. Mr. Boboy Goff. Honorable Mayor Raymond A. Quinzon Jr. Mr. Ferdinand Ginta. Mr. Alain A. Canson. Mr. Jesse Clavecillas. And Mr. Jerome Solina. Also would like to recognize the presence of our distinguished guest, MP Sultan Adriesa Limpa, the member of the Parliamentary Bangsamoro Transition Authority, and the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region of Muslim Mindanao. Let's give them applause, ladies and gentlemen. And Mr. Jose Escania, the Vice President of People's National Movement for Marcos. Magandang hapon po, sir, at sa inyo po makasama, kay Colonel Nelson Pensona, kay Attorney J.B. Hinlo, Sir Mark Anthony San Juan, Mr. Brian Rosas, Mr. Abdul Gafar Magarang. Magandang hapon po sa inyo. As I continue, ladies and gentlemen, okay. Okay, and for this group, I would like to recognize also the group of Ariel Sugitan. Sir, where are you? Okay, good afternoon po. And of course, for our other winning candidates who are here also, our Honorable Governor Jerry Uyami Dalipo. Where are you, sir? Please give him applause. Hello, ayan. Si Honorable Melchor Diclas. Honorable Vice Mayor Remy Albano. Honorable Congressman Paulo Ortega Francisco. Honorable Board Member, of course, our very own, our President Efren Rapanan. Honorable Cesario Domingo Capiga. And other mayors, Honorable Almar Manala, okay? Honorable Bernard Joaquin, Honorable Joel Bisin Tagaw, Honorable Jose Tagaon, Honorable Arico Apostol Fatis, Honorable Lani Carbonell, Honorable Maria Elena Apostol Sarmiento, Dickerson, Honorable Dickerson Gaus Villar, Honorable Edward Tabili Kilala, Johan Bait Tabanya. Nauna-una po na naipakilala ang iba, kaya ako na-encourage tayo pakilala po lahat as they will be the sweetest word that they can hear today, hearing their names being mentioned inside or being mentioned here inside. Okay, Mr. Harry Leon Florida, our Honorable Vice Mayor Arthur Baldo. Okay. And for the sectoral group, headed by Sir Mario Rapapon and Mrs. Esmelita Rapapon. Let's give us a warm applause to BBM Sara Samahan ng Mahirap at Tipolo Rizal Movement. Where are you, sir? And for the Global Maharlika Filipino New Society, headed by Ms. Marian Tolentino and Ms. Abad. And for the KBM, Arriba BBM Sara Movement, headed by Roldan Ciprian, and Leila Alejo Flores, and ako, Senior Citizen and Plans, headed by Ms. Leslie Mendez Aguyo, and for the other sectoral group, Trend World Unity, headed by Sehekia Alice and Reynaldo Balaga. And the Kilusang Mamamayan ng Kaunlaran, headed by Joey Marie Braga. And National Alliance of Marcos Loyalists Incorporated, headed by Mr. Jerry Moreno. And the Bagong Alyansa ng Nagkakaisang Sambayanan Incorporated, headed by Ms. Lorna Candelaria. The United Filipinos of the Philippines Incorporated, headed by Evangeline Lero Apanita Padilla. And the Bagong Bayanin ng Masa Incorporated, headed by Mr. Reynaldo Blas. The BBNRP, headed by Mr. Ryan Upo. And the Alpha Incorporated, headed by Edita Sotomayor. The BBM Solid 2022 Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, headed by Ms. Marina Urbano. The Bulacan League of Supporters for BBM, headed by Mr. Chris Machenso. And the BBM Sara Bulacan United, headed by Mr. Wilson Amuete. The Bulacan BBM Movement, headed by Ms. Josepa Rosario de Rosario. The Great Leaders Community, headed by Ms. Erlinda Bausi. And the KBL Red Ladies of Bulacan, headed by Mr. Mario Laguilla. And for the KBL officers for national
Alright. So, para namin lahat ng aming a lot of people here, and you know why you're here, you know how, what you feel about being here. So, you're in London, if you mention anyone, we know who you are. And one day, we will keep on acknowledging a lot of people because we're going to give out more awards a little later. But this time, let me introduce to you, this lady just flew in from, I think from the United States, and she had to buy her own ticket just to be with us today. She is the current Vice Governor of Camarines Sur and known as the sentimental songstress of Asia. Please welcome Imelda Poppin.
Walang lalagyan po, pwede pong tuloy lahat para pwede natin po.
Ako ay Pilipino, ang dugo'y maharlika, likas sa ating puso, at ika'y ganda. Sa Pilipinas na ating bayan, lantay na perlas na silanganan, waray na tipo ng kayamanan ng may sigay sa aking talino, sa mabuti lang sa aking katutubo ang maging mapagmahal. Ako ay Pilipino, ako ay Pilipino, isang sa diwa ang minimiti ko. Sa bayan ko kanila, na ang buhay ko diwa. Ako ay Pilipino, Pilipino ko. Ako ay Pilipino, ako ay Pilipino, taas ko.
Wow! Imelda Poppin.
Marco sign.
Yes! BBM!
I miss all of you. BBM.
BBM! BBM! Wow!
Mabuhay tayo lahat.
When you join us sa aming shield ng BBM, dahil may jet lag pa yan, dahil yung isang maleta nga na, we can sit down now, ladies and gentlemen, because as I've been telling you earlier, KBL have been here for 44 years, so I myself would want to know how it started, and through the years, what has been happening, and probably a glimpse of what's to come. So, if the film is ready, let's all watch this. Can you dim the lights here para makita nila?
Bayan. Maraming salamat po sa inyo lahat. Binibigyan ko sa inyo ang pagbati ng magandang araw at sabihin sa inyo maraming salamat sa inyong dakilang gawa at tayo ay nagwagi at kanalo sa eleksyon na ito. Hindi lang tayo nag-landslide, kundi ang tawag ko ay ito ay isang tsunami na resulta ng eleksyon. sa inyong nangyari kailanman. Sa inyo lahat, ako'y taus-puso nagpapasalamat. At sana na ay tuloy ninyo itong pagkaisa-isa at tayo magwagi sa isang layunin na maganda para sa ating lahat ng Pilipino at sa para sa buong bayan. Sana makita natin na dahil sa ating gawa at sa magandang mga pangarap para sa ating bayan, our nation will be great again. Sa inyo lahat, taus-pusong pagpapasalamat ang buong pag-review at alam ninyong last Imelda na inyong kapatid, nanay, at lahat. Mahal kayong lahat at ang naman gagawin din lahat. Makatulong hindi lang sa inyo, kundi sa buong bayan sa inyo lahat. Mahal ko kayo. Maraming salamat.
Ang ating pinakamamahal na nanay, Nanay Imelda Romualdez Marcos, wherever she is right now. Well, actually, ano po siya, she is very much in touch with what is happening right now. But you know, due to the conditions that we have right now, talagang sa inauguration, hindi ko alam kung nandun din siya, but she's making all this greetings for everyone. And let's all wish her good health and long life pa rin. Dahil being the chairman emeritus since 1975, very active. Sa 78 talagang pinaglalaban po niya tayong lahat, itong KBL. And we were there last week, and yeah, everything is good with her, fine with her, and she is very much in support of our Thanksgiving party for today. So let's give her a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And aside from that, do we have that film? Wala ba yun? Okay, so let me go on now. Our chairman, he's a board member, I think 15 years na siya. Last term na niya to as board member sa Ilocosur. And I should say, sa term niya talaga ay talagang namayagpag ulit, di ba? Ang dami nangyayari ngayon sa KBL, and like I said, it's a milestone and nagkaroon tayo ng from gathering, all of us are here. So let's see and what he has to say about the future and the direction of KBL. Let's welcome again Chairman Efren Rafana.
Thank you, Chanay. Rapa ko sa kanya. Before we deliver my message, may I ask you, masaya ba kayo lahat dito? Masaya ba kayo lahat dito? Yes! Kanina pa, I've been observing you. Are these people malungkot sila dahil sa sayaw? Nagtatako lang kanilang umaapong ng kaligayahan. Are you happy? Yes! Hindi ko marinig! Yes! Hindi ko marinig! Yes! Yung mga yung papalakpak, ayos na ito. Are you happy? Yes! Today, I'm the happiest person in the whole world and in the Philippines. Because at last, the prophecy and the promise that was given to me, now it is fulfilled. It is fulfilled because mamaya makikita po ninyo what's the mystery and what's the reason why we are here in this special room. But before I will deliver my message as the President of KBL, allow me to see your faces. And please, kung binanggit ko kung saan kayo nanggaling at kung sino po kayo, please stand up and give your best applause. From the gates of Luzon! Pwede na kayong ang sinabi ko Luzon, baka pati nakapangasawa ng taga Luzon. Dahil lahat na kayo magkataga Luzon. Mga taga Mindanao!
Yes!
And taga Visayas!
Yes!
Thank you. And all the sectoral groups, please stand up! Para mabigyan naman buhay at espiritu dito, ano, natatangkad kayo because of joy. You may not know more as people dito sa tabi ko. But why I made them very special, why I call them, because they are a witness of a very important part of Philippine history. The message of the KPL today is not complete without these people. Because there are 3 beautiful young women sa likod ko who could give you some of the missing link. I'm very sorry. Kanina kasi 3. Kasalanan ko, pinaupo ko. Kaya doon ako nagkamali. 4 pala! Yes! These beautiful 4 women holds a key towards revealing to you the secret of the Philippines. How the Philippines can be great again. And what's behind this BBM that won by landslide. You might be viewing different issues, concerns, and blogs, defending the greatness of Marcos. But this greatness, pwede bang yung po ninyo? Nare-disturbo ang espiritu ni Marcos dito. Kung ngayon lang kayo tumawa nasa na po kanina? You might be busy viewing. Nakikita niyo mga vlog sa mga pro-Marcos. Napakaganda po. But there are missing facts. There are missing issues and there are missing documents you've got to know. Because this woman behind me holds the secret key towards who is the real Ferdinand Marcos, who is the real Enroda, ano bang nangyari kay KKR, and what would be the future of the Philippines with this BBM presidency. Are you excited? Yes! Ganyan sa kanina halos natutulog na kayo.
Wala!
Now, alam po ninyo, sabi dito, I would like to remind you that you are up to 6 o'clock. After 6 o'clock, you will be paying 75,000 pesos per hour.
Sir, that's really...
Wala akong pakialam! Pagkat maraming mga amuno sa akin ngayon at sa akin ngayon! We are not here because of money, but we are here to spend our money in support of BBM and to make the Philippines great again! We are celebrating! Ano ba? Dukha ba si Marcos? Mahirap pa si Marcos? No! Pagkat ang PICC, si Mrs. Marcos ang nakagawa mo! Yeah! 4 days, 5 days from now, sa atin na po ito! Yeah! Malay ninyo, ang susunod administrator, isa dito sa 4! Yeah! Eh baka mamaya, makalibre tayo! At hindi lang baka, sigurado, kontramiyo siya ng mga yan! And allow me to recommend the next administrator of the PICC. Yeah! Sabi Terry, mayapang ako. Mayapang ako dahil alam alam kung babayaran mo yung babayaran. Ate Rita, mayabang ako. Mayabang ako ngayon pagkat ikaw nagdedependa. There is no stolen or walang mga yaman na nilakaw. Because even Marcos became the president, he's down the wealthiest person, and that's according to Rita Tati. At hawak-hawak na mga dokumento. Hindi na yan. Go ahead, Mr. Rafael. Because I am the legal counsel of the First Lady, I defended her in all the cases. I would prove to the Filipino people that yan mayaman. We have nothing to run this over here. Sabi naman ko ito, sige lang anak, kasi ako noon ang pag-late ni mama. Hindi po totoo yung 3,000 nagnakaw, hindi po. Anak, ako po kakahawak ng maleta. Sabi naman natin, kaya na ito Marobias! Matakot pa ba kayo? Sabi nila, bankrupt ang Pilipinas. Yes, bankrupt na. Marami ng utang. But this day is behind you. Pamaya pag-usap kasi they will prove you. Yes, the Philippines can be great again. It's a doable vision. Thank you. Sinadlako na kayo kung ano sasabihin ninyo. Kanina, alam ko, nalulungkot kayo dahil wala man lang nagmagi sa inyo. But today, 1/3 of my speech, hindi ko na sa inyo. Kailangan mamaya, mas bayaran kayo sa akin. Forgive me. Ano lang yan, masakal lang yan. Today, I will deliver my message. Bakit pa ako nandito? Why am the president of the PBL? Is it because it is my will or it disturbs me? Probably in my presentation, makikita na po ninyo the importance of your presence here in this small room. Pwede na po ba yung presentation ko? Okay, sige na, go ahead. Mamangha po kayo dito. Because I will reveal to you a mystery. I will reveal to you some facts and incident that happened that even me, hindi ko alam. Hindi ko po. Ay, magkababay. Okay na? Okay. Please follow me. Huwag po kayong mainit. Bayad na po tayo hanggang alas 10. Mamayang gabi. Okay. I request our guests to please tingnan natin ito because you can complement to this at the cherry, please. Tingnan natin. The opening of my presentation today is God works in a very mysterious way. Today, I will prove that the people did not only vote and will be able to lead the Philippines. Reclaim His honor, pride, glory, and greatness. It is not the will only of the people, but it is also God's will. It's Heaven's will. Siya ang Pangulong iginuhit ng tadhana. At kung siyang Pangulong iginuhit ng tadhana, who can be God's will? And I am a witness to this. Next slide. My personal account of this declaration starts in 1987 when the Marcoses were exiled in Hawaii. When I got a telephone call from FM giving important instructions with a very important declaration in order. Sabi po, FM, kayo ang anak ni Marcos. Ikaw ay magiging presidente ako. At kasama mong Marcos na babalik sa mga kanyang purpose in 1987. Magbuo at magparami kayo ang sasalubong sa aking pag-uwi. And the most important message po niya sa akin, kulitin mo si Inday. Inday ng buhay ko, ikaw ay nasa I've been trying, and I've been going back and forth to Mrs. Marcos. Next. The following are historical proof. A picture does not lie. It is a very important piece of document to validate our claims today, and today I will prove that God's plan for the Philippines is real. Next. Initially, sa part and following the submitting of this order, I registered the COM. The children of Marcos, sabi niya, ipunin mo ang mga anak ni Marcos. At the set to have a legal personality, but because it was Coris Aquino's time, we hid it under different name, College of Mystery. COM pa rin. Itinago ko yung children of Marcos dahil ayaw payagan ni Cory noon. But this was registered next. Makikita po ninyo ang gwapo ko pa noon, ang payat-payat ko. I want to prove that the word of God to me is real. Kahit expose ko kung gaano ko kapangit. You look at the way, tingnan ninyo. Tingnan ninyo eh. Payatot! Bakit? Balik ako na balik. Sabi ni FM, kulitin mo. Sendan. Jadi kinulit ko sendan. And this are proof. Next. And true enough, as children of Marcos, kami po ang sumalubong kay FM pagbalik niya sa Pilipinas when he landed at Ilawag International Airport. Palakpakan naman dyan. Nakikita niyo ba ito, Kola? Ito ang hugis ng agila. Ang pagbabalik ng agila. This is when the continental Micronesia landed. Kasama niya ang ulap na may hugis, agila. And you see, nandyan ako sa harap, kaya nakuha ko lahat ang picture na yan. At nandiyan pinapagumap na rin ako ng konti. Lawag International Airport. These are my evidence kung bakit I will tell to you, you are not wrong in choosing and defending Libyan today. Next. Ayan o, in-interview pa ako ni Citrus eh. Sikat ako noon, bakit ka nandito? Sabi ni FM eh, sasalubungin ko daw siya, kaya ako nandito. Sabi ko naman, and I was there. For every fame, for every tears, the President of the KBL, kasama po ang mga Marcos. Next. Ang mga children of Marcos, sila din ang nagdagdag ng longest Philippine flag, 36 meters, sa Lawag International Airport. Kami po, kung meron kayong nakita noon na napaka-habang flag, ulitin na! At ang mga children of Marcos ang nagdagdag. Yan. Next. And even before as early as 1999, the KLC is already my children of Marcos official seal. Tingnan po ninyo ito, hindi ba ako presidente ng KBL? Ibinigay na ito sa akin. Ito. At yan. KBL. Is it a coincidence that in 1988, may KBL na ako as a president, and today, God shows me, hindi po makinig sinabi ni FM sa iyo. Because today you are still the president of the Kilusang Bagong Lipunan. Thank you. Is today's affair 35 years ago the fulfillment of the promise? Yes. Because God is a God of justice. He proves His words are true. So KBL in 1998, after 4 years, I am the president, and today, tamang sinabi ni FM sa akin, magiging presidente ka sa Pilipinas. Hindi pala buong Pilipinas sa Malacanang, pero presidente pala ng KBL. Today, I'm the president of the KBL. And that was 34 years ago. Kung wala itong dokumento, how could I prove that my standing here is a mandate, is a divine mandate, is not a personal mandate, it's not only a legal mandate. I want to prove that God's word is real. Next. And even in 1555, Nostradamus already predicted BBM's history. Ang Pangulo na siyang iginugit ng tadhana. Sabi ni Nostradamus in 1555, hindi pa sinibilang ni BBM. In the 15th of the 19th century, that piece of justice and the blood of the lamb from the blessed land of the Oriental farm in Asia. An innocent boy shall be born. The yellow devil holding the 15th fire will burn, and his nation having the powers of the stars will be in favor of the new leader beholding the 16th fire. 15th fire means the 15th President Ninoy, 16th fire is Duterte. Blessed are you, land of the promise. The first golden sunbeams shine as long days and restart his work at the year of the tiger. And his people shall honor and trust him to be their Savior, the land of promise. The place where the greatest lover arise and recovered. Glory to the heavens, so became the red sun, the blue sea, and the white thunder. This is the hope of all ages is born at Lawag City. City from the north, and we end his vital mission as the wealthiest city. Blessed are you, land of promise, the restorer of Asia. By the 16th year, after the new millennium of the 21st century, a new leader shall rule the pearl of the Orient Islands in Asia. His name has 8 letters, walo, beginning as the second letter of the alphabet, letter P. So kung walo, bong, walo. The man shall change the course of history of the whole world, and every man shall shout his name twice. The sound like the sound of the big ball. Boom, boom. Nostradamus predicted the victory of his person. Next. Now, this is today's TDL. Ano ba TDL ngayon? So, papunta na tayo sa legal TDL. Kilusang Bagong Lipunan decision can be created again next. The KPL is the party organized and founded by the President Ferdinand Marcos in 1975. After successfully winning the presidency under the Nationalist Party in 1965 next, among the notable cable officers, First Lady Marcos, Sean Kevin Marcos, Carlos Romulo, Albano, Bacarina, Alvendra, Tolentino, Cayetano, Eddie Larte, Duapi, Iñiguez, Misa Benavides, Salvador Escudero, Juan Conchandili, Antonio Lepiste, Magsaysay, Antonio Millor, Antonio Lozano, Roberto Pin, Benjamin Romales, Cesar Pirata, Comiso Piñon, Antonio Piñon, Estelito Mendoza, Francisco Tata, Antonio Roman Blesotro, Luis Villafuerte, Mayor Pablo Coneta, Ronaldo Zamora, etc., etc. And next, the challenges of the KBL party. The KBL party under then President Mildura removes BBM as its senatorial candidate. Napakahirap ang nangyari kay KBL noon because mismong KBL noon, tinanggal niya si BBM noon as senatorial candidate. Number 2, conflict of leadership between then President Big Mildura and former Comelec Commissioner Jaime Piñon. The case was filed in the Comelec and Commissioner Piñon Wing was upheld as the official party president of the KBL. Number 3, Commissioner Jaime Piñon died and Attorney Joby Piñon. Nandito po sa Attorney Joby Piñon, tayo ka nga sir, our president. Siya po, akin niya po, ang former president ng tempo, Commissioner Jaime Piñon. Commissioner Jaime Piñon died and after guidance of Chairman Emeritus First Lady Romales Marcos in 2019. Sabi kasi ni Ma'am, nandiyan ako sa tabi niya, Joby, ikaw na ang mamunod sa KBL. In 2019, the official board member of Puyon, then KBL Vice President, succeeded Attorney Joby Opinion when he was appointed as provincial prosecutor for Eastern Samar. Ito, past president natin, siya po ang provincial prosecutor sa Samar, Attorney Joby Opinion. Palakpak naman po. And then, KBL today was refreshed and revitalized. Despite the meager resources of the party under our leadership, sa kasamaan ko mga guwapo, palakpakan naman ng ating ibigay. Mga guwapo, Joe Meroba, mga bibig natin, Bernard Kusaka, basta sila, basta guwapo sila, mas guwapo sila sa akin ng 3 ligo. So, we able to perform and accomplish so many things in the 2022 National Local Election with PBBM as our adopted Presidential Standard Bearer, Vice President Sara Duterte, the UTIP Senatorial candidate. Mind you, I'm very sorry kung wala akong binigay. The party is very proud today. We did not ask or receive a single centavo from PBBM. And yet, the PBBM is now the best party after election in 2022. Next. For the first time, we were able to issue 650 krona to national local candidates vying for the position from Governor to Sangguniang Bayan to include Senator Larry Gadon. Next, maraming first time. For the first time, we have a total of 120 female candidates running from Governor to Sangguniang Bayan who won in the last election. Kasama po natin sila. The biggest number of winning candidates after the 1986 EDSA Revolution. Next. For the first time, we have PBL international chapters in 34 countries. Next. For the first time, we have affiliates of 68 sectoral groups with nationwide membership and millions of members. KBL lang ang may sectoral groups. Nandiyan na yan, mga katabi po ninyo. Next. For the first time, KBL is the first to conduct and sponsor a motorcade caravan from the different parts of the country in support of BBM Sara Unity. A record-breaking, longest motorcade in history. Guinness Book of World Records na break niya lahat ng mga motorcade. Next. And for the first time, we were able to expand political and volunteers network from regional, provincial, city, municipal. Kompleto na po tayo. Kaya kahit eleksyon na naman sa susunod na buwan, kompleto ng KBL. At kayo lang po yan, mga regional chairman, provincial chairman, kompleto na tayo down to the barangay level. Next. And for the first time, the KBL holds a national convention formally at Thunderbird Resort. Pinagunan ito yon. Rizal, wala kaming pera. Ewan ko kung saan ang galing. And its official presidential candidate, Ferdinand Bagong Marcos. Next. Wala kaming pera hanggang ngayon. Baka mamaya makabuno pa ako. But for the first time, KBL held its first Thanksgiving and victory party at the historic and prestigious PICC, Pasay City, a cultural project of the First Lady of the Marcos to extend awards and recognition to those who have helped the party. We did this because we offered this all to you. Kayo po ang dahilan kung bakit meron ito. Palakpakan po! KBN Party lang ang dito sa PICC! The rest, hiwalay na po sila after election. KBN, umaakaw ka din. Next. For the first time, KBL occupies an office at BBM National Headquarters at Mandaluyong City. Next. KBL Street Action Force. Ito po, I'm very serious to this city. KBL believes that anti-Marcos groups will never stop and continue destabilizing his government. Today, we have an organized BBM group, mostly riders, to be mobilized immediately for campaign rally, Alpers Party and perimeter security. Hayaan po ninyo, kung mag-rally ang 100, mag-rally ang KBL, 10,000 katawan. If they want to destabilize the government of PBM, kung nangyari nun, hindi na mangyayari nun. Because si KBL, meron ng quick reaction responder in every part of the country. Ito, kontrensya na ito. Ito, kontra kung ano-ano, kodeta na ito. Kayo na po. Let us not repeat the same history. KBL will be a human shield to protect the government of BBM. So we have go on, Core 2 and Core 3. Next, the magnet and charisma of ABL is never-ending. 45 days after election and despite the zero budget, KBL volunteers kept on increasing daily compared to all political parties who had no more activities after the proclamation of the winners. But with KBL, chapters and sectoral organizations continue to seek affiliation. And in harmony with this trend, our objective is to have 25 million members by 2025 and aiming to be one of the major party by the time this is in continued support of the realization of the party's vision. This nation can be great again. Next, humbly we will conclude and proudly we shout it loud. The KBL have produced two presidents who can make this nation great again under the leadership of former President Ferdinand Anthony Marcos and our President-elect Ferdinand Bagong Marcos Jr. Si KBL lang nakakawang dalawang presidente! Yes, and next, this year's election provides and proves that truth always prevails. Noong panahon na mamayagpag ang mga hindi tamang balita. But today, it was only 35 minutes. That truth always prevails. Time is a good guess. Kaya huwag po kayong mainip. Noon umiiyak po kayong lahat. But after 34 years, time is a good guess. Today is the year of vindication, redemption, and justice finally served with the landslide victory of President-elect Ferdinand Bagong Marcos Jr. And lastly, yes, this nation will be great again. And you are a part and partaker of that vision. Sasama ba kayo? Do you claim that you are a part and partaker of that vision? Yes! Maraming salamat. Mahal ko kayo. Thank you.
And I think with that energy that you have, sir, please get all of your wine. I think that deserves a toast. Sir, dito kayo sa gitna. Can we just invite everyone to represent to please. Sir, ikaw na dahil ang lakas ng boses mo eh. Di ba? Hindi ko na kailangan magsalita rito eh. But anyway, I hope that you all have your wine glasses here. Because the way it looks, talagang very bright ang future ng KBL, you know? And after this, what I promised you earlier, kasi kanina, sinabi ko, a glimpse of the history of KBL, 44 years of progressive, developing, and, you know, big future for our party. So, I'd like to bring a toast to that. Mabuhay ang KBL! Cheers! For our future, please watch this, ladies and gentlemen.
Hihintayin ang umaga.
Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr., better known as Bongbong Marcos. Born on September 13, 1957, a brother to Aimee, Irene, and Amy, son of Imelda and Ferdinand Marcos Sr. History was indeed written, and it was written well. In his 21 years of leadership, there were food sufficiency, the Green Revolution, where production of rice was increased through promoting the cultivation of IR8 hybrid rice. The Philippines became self-sufficient in rice, the first time in history since the American period. The Blue Revolution, where marine species like prawn, mullet, milkfish, and golden tilapia were being produced and distributed to farmers at a minimum cost. The liberalized credit, like the Biyayang Dagat, a credit support system for fishermen. The Bakahang Barangay, which supported fattening of 40,000 head of cattle in farmer backyards. The Masaganang Maisan, Maisagana, and the expanded Yellow Corn Program, which supported 1.4 million farmers through 4.7 billion pesos loans from 1975 to 1985. The Gulayan sa Kalusugan and Pagkain ng Bayan programs, which provided grants and loans of 12.4 million pesos to encourage backyard and communal production of vegetables and improve nutrition of Filipino households. And the Kilusang Kabuhayan at Kaunlaran, also known as the KKK, which supported 25,000 entrepreneurial projects through 1.8 billion peso and helping 500,000 beneficiaries. The Decontrol Program, where price control policies were implemented on rice and corn to provide greater incentive to farmers to produce more. We also have the Education Reform, where Filipinos were given access to free education and it was widened. The biggest portion of the budget was allotted for the educational programs. The literacy rate climbed from 72% in 1965 to 93% in 1985 and almost 100% in Metro Manila on the same year. The Agrarian Reform, where the Tenants Emancipation Act of 1972 or PD-27 became the first land reform code in our country, where 1.2 million farmers benefited by becoming the owner or leaseholder in more than 1.3 million hectares of rice and corn lands. We also had the Primary Health Care Program, which made medical care accessible to millions of Filipinos in the remotest barrios of our country. It was even awarded by the United Nations as the most effective and the most responsive health program among the third world countries. We also had the housing for the masses. Bagong Lipunan Improvement of Sites and Services or BLIS housing project had expanded the government's housing program for the low-income group. A total of 230,000 housing units were constructed from 1975 to 1985. Energy self-reliance. Indigenous energy sources were developed like hydro, geothermal, dendrothermal, coal, biogas, and biomass. The country became the first in Asia to use dendrothermal, and in 5 years, we became number 2 next to US in geothermal utilization. Export development. Our country exports these products: textile and textile products like garments and embroideries, furniture and rattan products, marine products like prawns and milkfish, raw silk, shoes, dehydrated and fresh fruits were exported aside from the traditional export products like coconut, sugar, logs, lumber, and veneer. The maritime industry was also dominated by the Filipinos, wherein 50,000 seamen were employed by various world shipping companies. Labor reform. The minimum wages of the workers were boosted through the guaranteed 13th-month pay and cost of living allowances. We also had the unprecedented infrastructure growth. The fiscal reform, where government finances were stabilized by higher revenue collections and loans from treasury bonds, foreign lending institutions, and foreign governments. The martial law, which defended the nation against the rising disorder caused by the increasingly violent student demonstrations, the alleged threats of the communist insurgency by the new Communist Party of the Philippines or CPP, and the Muslim separatist movement of the Moro National Liberation Front or the MNLF. However, history, though done and written well, can be misused and miswritten when placed in the wrong hands and minds of people with self-serving interests. Dictator, corrupt, murderer, world's greatest thief, Philippines' worst president are just some of the false accusations that our great Apolacay received. Bombings, rallies, protests, media manipulation, coup d'etat, Ferdinand Marcos's unwavering love for our country and our countrymen were all covered with lies and erased by the oligarchs who hated genuine patriots like him. Oligarchs who wanted to have the Philippines all to themselves. Oligarchs whose dream is for them to rise and for the Filipino people to stay at what they fondly call the laylayan ng lipunan. Using media, the church, and the young minds of our students, these oligarchs, devoting their lives, sacrificing others' lives, all for their own dreams, all for their own upliftment, all for their own futures.
Isang malaking injustice kung mananatili sa isip ng marami na si Ferdinand hindi nagmahal sa bayan. He loved this country so much that he was willing to sacrifice the presidency when he could have definitely attacked the people there at EDSA.
Friends, ladies and gentlemen, I am Bagong Marcos. When I grow up, I want to be a politician. I will serve my country, especially the poor, and I will give them plenty of bigas and ulam. I'll give them many gamot at damit, and for their children, I'll give them many toys so they will not cry anymore.
Bongbong, paano saan ba yung diskurso mo? Meron ba kayong declamation contest sa eskwelahan po kasi, ha?
Wala ako, Mami.
Para saan yung diskurso mo?
Paglaki ko, gusto ko rin maging kandidato.
And today, we renew the vision of greatness for our country. Whatever be the challenges, whatever be the obstacles before us, I say to you, I say to everybody else, that we, the Filipino people, will overcome. Sama-sama tayong babangon muli. Bangon, Pilipinas!
Wow! Alam mo talagang aligaga ako na dahil we're very ecstatic right now because of the resounding response of all KBL officials and officers and members all over the Philippines. But we're going to go, I'd like to acknowledge good friends of mine who flew all the way from Mindanao. Mayor Marcos Mamay, welcome. Siya po ang yun nakikita sa social media what he did with the Dunungan Lake. Yan, siya po ang napakasipag na mayor. And of course, Faith Tangonan, our Mrs. Universe, Philippines, and of course Reyes Khan from Manila Bulletin. Thank you for the coverage. And for all of you, in case that you want this PC, because we're live streaming sa Kilusang ng Bagong Lipunan, facebook.com po, or facebook.com, Kilusang ng Bagong Lipunan. So in case you wanna share your links or medyo alam ko nagla-live kayo ngayon. So we appreciate that so that there will be more social media promotions or this is some kind of news right now. Social media is as good as news right now. So pakita natin ang ABL ay going strong and getting bigger each day. Like this next performer I'm about to introduce right now. She's a grand singing champion worldwide twice over. You've seen her earlier. She is actually the lady, the voice, and the singer. Asia's timeless diva, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome again, Miss Dulce.
Mapalad ang bansa na ang Diyos ay ang Panginoon. Ang Pilipinas ay bansang pinagpala. Kasang himig ang aking narinig, minsa'y nanagin, ating bansa'y umaawi. Isang ari ang ating dalangin, Kristiyano at Muslim, magkaisa sa ahibig. Ikaw at ako, tayo ay ibig. Isang bansa, dapat magkaisa. Isang lahi at musika, ang pangarap ay bansang mapayapa. Kung ang tinig mo di naririnig, ano nga ang halaga ng buhay sa daigdig? Darating pa ang isang ngayon at mababago ang panahon kung ang bawat pagdating ay nilaging Panginoon. Aanhin ko pa dito sa mundo ang mga mata nakikita dito. May ngiti, luha ang kuras at paglayang tanong ay kailan. Bakit di natin isaw ang pagmamahal? Sundan mo ang tanaw ang buhay. Mundo ay punando ng saya. Isa lang ang ating ibig, isa lang ang ating ibig. Ating pagmamahal ng inanay mo, ang pusa ang tunay ang siyang nais mo. Ang pagkamay sa kapoy, nandiyan sa kalat niya. Di man ang gabi ay mayroong wakas. Pagkatapos ng dilim ay may liwanag. Araw ay agad nasisiya, iilawan ang sa bawat ating sundan mo ng yan ko ay pananwanan sa'yo gawin magulay isa lang ang ating nakikita ang ating ibig bakit di pa mahal ang alay mo pagpunta ang tunay ang siyang nais ko ang pagtuloy sa buhay ng Diyos ikaw ay Pilipino isang bansa ngayon'y magkaisa isang mundo isang lahi musika ang pangarap ko ang pangarap ko'y bansa mapayapa may buhay ang Pilipinas. May buhay. May buhay. Inom ako, brother. Kakanta pa ba ako? Kasi isip ko ako maghapon na okay naman na kumain. Isa pa. Ani ang kining mga awit sa bisuhan sa atong mga pinalangkong komposidor sa tibuok na Bisaya at Mindanao. Alang sa atong mga kaigsunan na niya karoling sa tradisyon, bayaan, pag-ibig ako sa pahiyap ugali kung ikaw ilaw ang kanyaw lang taon Sui kundi mo apasun bisan tubig di mapalalugaling kung ikaw uhapon sa dagat magtubong kini mo ang awit gisuwas sa usa ka kagabaw samtang dito siya sa buhay magdamgo ako nga ikaw o ako nagkaikot na ay humano damguhon ko ikaw damguhon sa kanina sa akong kalinga usahay kasing-kasing ko magpasun na nabuhi minta ito sino sa sandangitan pa'y tao sa kapatiran. Kaninyo makikuban-kuban, hindi sa ulog ninyong kalingaban. Pati na may aking kukuran, ako'y kabilin sa kong ginikanan. Abing kalabing karaalaga ko sa aking kaputuran. Ay, ay sa aking balikaw, manindot ako sa ayaw, ayaw sa kapunaw. Tikadong, 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 tinawag sa sigurong nagtanaw ng inday, nagpapusay ang laway. Ay, 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 ang siguro sa mga kahitla. Salamat.
Babalik si Miss Dulce, mami konti. Hindi pa po yan dahil which is very much part of our KBL party. Kami po yung palaging kasama ni Madam every time mag-birthday. Actually, siya in July. So, let's pray for her. And of course, yung inauguration this coming 30th. I hope hindi umulan. And I think it's gonna be a very solemn and very victorious, momentous event sa ating bansa dahil finally nakabalik po ang mga Marcos! Diba? Dahil sa atin, it was more than waiting at lahat ng paghihirap na natin, sabi nga naman ni Cherry at ni Ma'am Rita dito, na lahat pala ng pinagpapaguran nating lahat, hindi lang ng mga officers, ay talagang nagbubunga. At ito ang aking susunod na pakikilala sa inyo, sila po ang parang naging trademark ng election rallies or sorties na tinatawag natin. Sila po ay biglang umusbong dahil yung ating original na may bagong silang, di ba? Binigyan nila ng bagong taste kasi millennium na tayo ngayon, di ba? So, nakatulong ng malaki and their popularity it spread like wildfire, not only here in the country, but all over the world. Kaya kung tatanungin nyo, at pati ang mga bata nga ngayon kinakanta na yung bagong lipunan na theme song natin, tutugtugin nila maya-maya konti yun. Because that will be our sing-along portion. Maya-maya konti lang, ilang minuto na lang yun. Kasi meron silang regalo sa atin ngayon. Sabi nila kasi, sabi ko sa kanila nag-party kami, Thanksgiving din, para sa mga loyalists a week or 2 weeks ago. Sabi ko, ano na kayo, made na sila. Sabi ko, lahat ng mga tao, hindi lang dito mga Pilipino, hindi lang dito sa ating bansa, pero abroad din, isinapuso talaga yung ating theme song na yan ng Bagong Lipunan. At mamaya, itetest namin ang inyong dancing shoes at saka yung inyong mga medyo parak-rak ng konti. At pero ngayon, meron silang regalo sa ating lahat. Marami talaga namamayagpag talaga Chairman Rafanan, di ba? Dahil ngayon, memorable day dahil sila po ay nag-compose ng isa pang KBL theme song or KBL hymn ang tawag nila. Kaya pinasasalamatan ko ito po sa Pareikos for many years to come ay magiging tatak na rin ng KBL party. So ladies and gentlemen, live dito sa ating Thanksgiving party, let's give it up for Magandang hapon po! Mga kasama namin sa KBL, Kilusang Bagong Lipunan. So ito po. Katulad mo ng sinabi ni Sir John, ito po yung
Kanta pong buong puso po namin inihandog para sa KBL, sa Kilusang Bagong Lipunan. Sinulat po ito ni Kuya Ferdy Gomez, ang manager po namin. Once again po, para po sa inyo lahat ng kanta ko. Mabuhay ang KBL! Mabuhay! Kilusang bagong lipunan, pinagap bayan ng may kamay. Bayang tunay na hihirap, sama-sama sa pangalaman. Ako na ang makasa, kung tayo di magkakaisa. Iwako'y walang matawa, sipin ko ang aking tugtugin nyo na yung bagong lipunan pero mamaya si ending yun Mag-ano na lang tayo, reprise na lang tayo mamaya, pwede? Isa-sample nga ng konti ng bagong lipunan natin. Gusto nyo ba? Water preparing, gusto ko i-acknowledge, kagarating lang po ni Governor Jerry Danipog, re-electionist po sa Ifugao. Hi sir! Welcome po sa ating Thanksgiving party. Randy Castilla, Provincial Chairman ng KBF, si Gian, Vince, Yuzon, and Francisco Canato. Welcome po sa inyo, Governor Danipog. Alright, let's sing along. Oy! Commissioner Daman, welcome dito! If you want to sing the rest, just believe it was going to happen. My Bagong sila, may ako ng buhay, bagong masa, bagong ganap, sa bagong lipunan.
Kaya rin, sa party natin, tutugtugan sila at saka, of course, ang ating sentimental at saka Asian stigma. Nandito po rin po, diba? But for the meantime, can I request everyone, all the officers of KBL, headed by Chairman, dahil this is, I think, one of the highlights of our Thanksgiving party. Just to give recognition to all those people who had one or the other, all these years, nagsuporta po sa KBL. At habang tumagal po ang ating party, lalong yumabong, lalong dumami, at alam ko marami pa pong makikialyansa. O kaya, Mayor Marcos Mamay, kasi inaasahan ko yan. Anyway, can I request all the VPs and Chairman Rapalan, we will give recognition to all the people that had really worked hard and supported our party. Hindi pa tayo tapos ha. Okay pa talaga because ang Via Mare ay talagang nag-prepare sa atin. Thank you very much, Sir Mel Robles and for PICC for accommodating us. Alam niyo na, pagpasok na kanina dito, ang dami events, ang dami graduations, ang dami Thanksgiving parties. But God is good that they were able to book this area for our Thanksgiving party. So, Carlo, Sir Carlo, Pangyo, can you come over please, come up on stage? Chris Garrido, Chris, Lilo Regalado, Amrita, Mr. Sugita, can you come over please? Yeah, dahil parang Vincent Camo, alright? Come on, join us on stage because we're about to give recognition to our friends who flew away from wherever they came from, sa Mindanao, sa Visayas, and of course yung mga taga Luzon, di ba? Well, our flag of appreciation for our first set. Alona, can you come up on stage also? And Sir Chua, can you come up on stage, Sir? Oh yeah! Nice to see you again, Sir Alex, di ba? Very active ito nung nakakampanya kami. Talagang blood, sweat, and tears po ang dinanas namin going around, well, ako naman, nakalimutan ko na pakaulo yung kabila na. But thank you very much again. We have the first set. Can we turn down the music a little? Okay. Ito po ang aking first set ay, ang plaque po nila says like this, ang Kilusang Bagong Lipunan presents a plaque of appreciation to whoever will receive this one. It's in recognition of your incessant and unconditional commitment in preserving the KBL party founders and vision alive and more rebuilding and flourishing. This nation will be great again by former President Ferdinand E. Marcos. Yan po ang kanyang tagline, and I know and I really feel that it is happening. You are an inspiration to the current party leaders. We're immensely grateful. Awarded this 27th day of June 2022 at the Philippine International Convention Center. Signed, Honorable Fernando Rapalan, Senior KBL Chairman. All right, and for this set of awardees, I'm gonna accept those going to Honorable Senator Amy Marcos, Attorney Larry Gadon, who's gonna be just greeting us a little later because he's out of the country right now, and Congressman Jonathan De La Cruz. Is Congressman here today? Oh, Alaris Gadon is here. Can you come up on stage, please? The beautiful daughter, nandito pala. You have to receive the award. All right. Can somebody who takes care of the plaques here so that it will be faster? Alaris, yeah. For the plaques, for Attorney Larry Gadon, I'm receiving the ones for Senator Amy and is Congressman Jonathan De La Cruz here. Congressman Jonathan. Yeah, take out the from the boxes already because they have specific names. All right. We have Honorable Vice Governor Imelda Papin. Go, Vice Governor, are you? Mami Imelda. There she is. We have one for Madam Rita Gadi. Next we have Madam Attorney Eden Volante. I know Ma'am Eden is with her husband, also Attorney Neil, and actually her daughter is here also, Irene Paulus or Paulus. I'm sorry if I mispronounce it, but she flew all the way from well, she's a lawyer also in the U.S. She's gonna attend the inauguration. Any representative of attorney? Now we have Ma'am Cherry Covarrubias. I have the list here, so don't worry. I have the list. Oh, I'm really getting hungry for that dinner that I prepared for you guys. Next we have Attorney Jose Vicente Opinion. Jose Vicente Opinion. Attorney Chito Dumlao. Attorney Chito Dumlao. Is Secretary Conrado Australia around? Secretary, or if there is a representative? Secretary Conrado Australia. Well, Posthumous Award for Attorney Oliver Lozano. For Attorney Vicente Villora as well. From the representatives. Attorney Oliver Lozano, Attorney Vicente Villora. Commissioner Attorney Jaime Opinion. Commissioner Attorney Jaime Opinion, if he has a representative. Vicente Domingo. Mr. Vicente Domingo. Hey, Ma'am Dulce, Asia's timeless diva, where are you? Miss Dulce, let me call her. Meron ka palang award. Miss Dulce, may award ka? Yeah, come over here. Just, di ba ako pa tumawag sa dressing room? Ma'am Dulce, yeah. Type of appreciation from KBL. Oh, we have Vicente Domingo here. And we have one for Ma'am Dulce. Attorney Julius Magno, can you come over? Yes, sir. Congratulations to our first set of awardees. Now we have awards for appreciation or recognition for KPL elected winning candidates. Now for the governor, Governor Jerry Umayi Talibog, I know he's here. I acknowledge him earlier. Can you just come up on stage? And Governor Melchor D class, if there are any representative, otherwise I'm gonna receive it in behalf of Governor Melchor. But I know that Governor Jerry Umayi of Ifugao is here. He's right there. Jerry Talibog, yeah. Jerry Uyam Talibog. Is Governor here? Now we have for Vice Governor. Vice Governor Remy Albano, or any representative from Vice Governor Remy Albano. Oh, Governor here, Jerry Uyami Talibog. Sir, you can go up and say that. Go ahead. Governor Jerry Uyami Talibog from Ifugao. Again, if there's any representative from Vice Governor Remy Albano. Next we have for Congressman Paulo Ortega Francisco, or any representative for that matter. Board Member Efren Rafanan. Cesario Domino Cabiga. Next for mayors, Almar Malanag, Bernard Wapni, Joel Vincent Tagautao, Jose Agagon, Alrico Apostol Fabis, Lani Carbonel. Maria Elaine Apostol Sarmiento, Mayor Dickerson Daos Villar, Edward Tabili Kilala, Mayor Jonandi Tabanda, Harry De Leon Florida, Nel Kabungkal Montano, Celso Oguanan Banag, Army Carrio, Sidik Salinama Amirin. Okay, we have Vice Mayors, Arthur Baldo, Maria Carantes, Oscar Dancel Aguinaldo, Orlando Fajardo Kalimlim, Victoria Ina Pineda Fabis, Ferdinand Pepino Ignacio, Benjamin Jr. Tador Sarmiento, Jose III Caligal Tabanda, Ramolito Quinoma, Timoteo Salazar Villar III, Yvonne Katrina Sanidad Florida, Ronald Tania Dago, Gilbert Osche Hermoso, Venus Bazana Tomas, Mark Anthony Sino, Tito Gubatin, Vice Mayor Homobono Ubado, and Abdel Aziz Abdul Kasim. Those are our Vice Mayors. Palapakan naman po natin yung ating elected officials from KBL. Now we have KBL affiliated sectoral groups. Starting off with BBM Sara Samahan ng Mahihirap at Antipolo Rizal Movement, Mario Rapacon as President. Next, we have Global Maharlika Filipino New Society, Maria Tolentino, President. KBL Arriba BBM Sara Movement, National Chairman Roldan Sabrian. Ako, Senior Citizen and Plans, President Leslie Mendez Agulio. Rebel of Unity, Vice President for Admin, Hezekiah Alice. Kilusang mamamayan sa kaunlaran. Its President, Jo Marie Braga. Next, our National Alliance of Marcos Loyalists, President Jerry Moreno. Ooh, kapag-anak ko ba Jerry? Next, we have United Filipinos of the Philippines Incorporated, Evangeline Lerio Abanilla, the President. We have Bagong Bayani ng Masa Incorporated, President Reynaldo Blas. BBMRP, President Ryan Okul. Alpha Incorporated, President Edita Sotomayor. We have BBM Solid 2022 Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, President Marina Urbano. Bulacan League of Supporters for BBM, Founder Chris Matienzo. BBM Sara Bulacan United with founder Wilson Almuete. Edward Mollard Masangkay for BBMRP President. BBM Sara Bulacan United, founder Wilson Almuete, I've mentioned you already. Bulacan BBM Movement, founder Josefa del Rosario. Founder Erlinda Bausik, the Great Leaders Community. KBN Red Ladies of Bulacan, founder Mario de Silva. Bayanihan or Bayanihan ng Bansang Maharlika for Peace and Progress Incorporated, President Efren Rafanan, Sr. Bagong Maharlika Movement, founder Philly Marcos, BBMMI. Thank you very much for all your support, you know. This is nothing without your lifelong contributions sa ating KBL party list. Next, we have for our KBL officers, Governor Gilberto Lumawi Posthumous Award. Is he from Ifugao? Am I right? Posthumous award for Governor Gilberto Lumawi. Alright, I'm waiting for the dinner as well. Just a few more minutes. We have the last group. I promise you, after this group, we're gonna open our buffet for that Sunday's dinner that we have prepared for you guys. Please do bear with us because we have to really acknowledge and recognize all these people who have been working hard for the support of our KBL party list. Okay, let's move on with the last batch. This time, flag of appreciation for the KBL officers, starting off with Belmore Ocampo. Belmore, come on down. Mayor Antonio Mariano. Is Mayor Antonio here? Or any representative? Jomi Erroba. Jomi. Ariel Sugitan. Ariel Sugitan. We have Loreto Soriano. Loreto Soriano. Dian Michael Abria. Dian Michael Abria. Sir Chris Garrido. Yeah, away from the Cuba. I'll see you there, Chris. Bernard Cruzada. The one and only. You give yourself your clap. Bernard Cruzada. Ringwell Regalado. Ringwell. Next we have Julius Magno. Attorney Julius Magno. Next, Alejandro Domingo. Alejandro Domingo. And the lady of the night. Ma'am Carol Belio Astoriano. Isa po sa mga aligaga. Binigyan ko siya ng relaxant kagabi. I think it's working. Alright, next, Juan Carlo Tambio or Tambio. Alona Obispo. Annie Marzan. Dami ko lang. Promise. Bibilis ako. Juanita Sheila Ancheta. Pablo Campos Ortega. Dario Andrada. As I call your names, please go up on stage. Noel Teodoro Madlorigo or Maloritigo. Connie C. Santos. Judge Bernabe Mendoza. Frankie Danao. Nieveros Meneses. Raul Concepcion. Neri Garizaldi. Joselito Perez. Eduardo Almacido. Rodel Del Rosario. Caroline Magmanwa. Frankie Corpus. Kim Stephen Turingan. Mark Steven Castro. Bernard Romulo Elamil Jr. Francia Madugay. Teresita Techi Dator. Carlo Mercado. Rachel Abrea. Gemma Vincent. Army de la Cruz Carrion. Santiago Reyes. Steven Cascolan. Divar Rodrigado. Romel Natanuan. Joseph Olila. Liber Dumaya. Y. Lee. Romel Coro. Ray Yamson. Dennis Garay. Martin Durmiendo. Archie Yonko. Najib Hataman. Nasib Saranay. Antonio Magalona Jr. Alcalin Abdul Muna. Maria Sheila Posol. Arnulfo Cayugan. Romeo Cabano. Alejandro Gonzalez. Reynaldo Arguelles. Rafael Flauta. Percival Tulawi. Let's give them a big hand for this group. Congratulations to all our awardees. In recognition of your unending and real, sincere support for Kilusang and Bagong Lipunan all these years. Well, this is the future also that you can see.
Kilusang bagong lipunan. Ayaw tunay na hihirang sinisira sa kapalaran.
Again, right after this, this is their moment. Let's just give them time for photo ops. Well, this is the only time actually that they're gonna have this, and surely this is really momentous for KBL. The very first time that such a gathering with this magnitude says something with our future, and I hope that when you go back to your municipalities, your towns, your provinces, you may tell the people how successful our Thanksgiving party, and if they want to join or if they want to support, just go ahead, because we need more actually. There's never enough. Never enough. We will still hear from our very special guests. We gotta hear it from the people who were involved since the time of its creation, our KBL 1978. We still have, of course, Ma'am Rita Gadi. We'll hear something from her. Ma'am Cherry Covarrubias, you gotta hear their experiences, where we can get a lot of the truths and a lot more pointers and probably a lot of wisdom that no matter what happened, sabi nga, harangan ka man ng sibat, di ba? Tuloy-tuloy ka pa rin. And look where we are right now. Taso tayo, di ba? Taso, sabi nga ni President BBM. Taso kahit kanino. Ang Pilipino ay ako. Di ba? Marami pa tayong singing at babalik pa ang ating plethora. Sir Ronald Adamat is also here. Well, he's the commissioner from CHED. Commissioner Ronald, thank you very much. Joe Chico is here also. He's the president of Rice Milling Association of the Philippines. We have Honorable Siddiq Amiril also in the house. Thank you very much, Honorable Siddiq Amiril. Okay. Florante Rosales is also with us, Provincial Chair, Marinduque, KBL. Welcome po, sir, Florante Rosales. And also the Marinduque BBM Sara Youth volunteers are here. BBM won Marinduque with, wow, 50,000 plus votes. Really for the records also.
Pilipinas, ikaw
All right, at this point, we're about ready to give another set. I think this will be the last. Can I call on stage Sir Robert Lee? Sir Robert Lee. Steve Chua. Sir Steve Chua. Benito Villacorta. Sir Benito Villacorta. These are the people that we should acknowledge and give our appreciation for the unending support for KBL. And hopefully, for the next years to come, well, I should say this is the 44th year. Next year will be another big celebration for KBL, dahil 45th year natin. And you know that BBM, President BBM, will be our president for the next 6 years, di ba? So, sa 50th natin will be the last year of BBM. So that will be another big celebration for all of us. Talagang nag-aalay ng mga stars para sa KBL, di ba? Sa mga loyalists. Dahil 44 years tayo ngayon. Next year, let's look forward for our 45th year. So whatever our plans are, Chairman Rafanan, we will make a way for everyone to be updated on all the activities, coming activities. We also have Frank Kokinhug, Mr. Alan Cole. If I have called your name, probably again your indulgence, you know that there are a lot of awardees. If you don't get your plaque, right now just for photo op, you can make gamit that, and then we will look for it. For sure, 100%, your plaques will get to you. All right? So I hope you can understand. Again, if you don't receive your plaques when on stage, you can use my plaques here just for a photo op, but you will get your specific plaques. We'll be giving that to you. Next awardee, we have Diana Tan. And it is representative from Plethora. Get your recognition, Plethora. Again, our provincial chair, Namarang KBM, Orlando Rosales, is on stage right now. In case the plaque that you've got probably is not yours or that's not your name, again, bring it back here. And if you didn't get your plaque, for sure, we'll give it to you one way or the other. So just please do bear with us. Plethora Band, representative, ito yung mga idol ko. You know, the band to watch for. Mga panghimagas nandun ang Plethora. Mamaya, maririnig pa natin. Aside from the fact that they've really spread like a wildfire ang bagong Lipunan theme song natin. And I think they're out for fame, di ba? Walang inisip na nakakakila sa Plethora. Hindi lang sa Pilipinas. By the way, we are being bid worldwide. In Singapore, in the US, yung mga KBL members dyan. In Saudi Arabia, Middle East, Europe, we have people from France. Come up on stage and receive your appreciation plaque. ASEC Dominic Tolentino, DTI. Next, please come up on stage, John Knight. John Knight. very thankful to receive my award. Yeah, John Nye. Yeah. Alam niyo, even without an award, I hope Kuya Germs, di ba? Anyway, sasalamatan tayo ni Kuya Germs. Personally, mamayang gabi. Thank you very much, BBM. Vanji Abanes. Vanji, come up on stage. Maravilla. Ay, ito naman taga-pangon eh. Benedict Fajardo. Ang Maestro Ado Paglinawan. Richard Gomez, also. Alejandro Francisco Posthumous and Roberto Lumawi Posthumous. I think they were given earlier. Eli Quinoa, PHMI, come up on stage to receive your plaque. I have yet to hear Miss Rita Gadi and Ma'am Cherry Comarubias, attorney Volante. Mr. Richard Almazar, come up on stage please. Mr. Richard Almazar. Happy birthday, Vanji. Once again, if you got a different, you can borrow my plaque, just photo off, kasi there were a lot of awardees, but we'll make sure that you get your specific plaques. But if you got one that is not yours or is not your name, just bring it back dito sa table in front of us. Alam mo naman tayo, mga KBL troopers lang tayo, di ba? Congratulations to us, yeah. Manila Bulletin, thank you very much. Rain Scana, thank you very much. And again, our Mrs. Universe Philippines. Is this our KBLM? Oh, what we're hearing now is that you was KBLM. Kuya Ferdy, alam mo, parang tumatasak sa record singing parang yung mga songs na hindi pipili ng generasyon, di ba? Reviving Bagong Lipunan, I think spearheaded that. And this KPL here, my God, I mean, we'll hear this. As long as we're living, probably we're living also to our sons, daughters, grandsons, and the future officials and the supporters of KBL. The party's just starting now, ladies and gentlemen, so don't go. We'll hear more from Plethora. And Miss Dulce is still around. And I might sing some songs also for you guys while taking your dinner. And yeah, we have yet to hear from Ma'am Cherry and Ma'am Rita and Ma'am Eden. Letora! Unity, BBM Sara. Yan. Alright, our servers, can we serve even the salads, please? Just for starters. Via Mare, even just for starters. Sama ako sa Pletora. Oy, Pletora, sama ako sa picture sana. Pwede isa pa, Pletora. Pwede isa pa. Yeah. Thank you. Ato paglinawan. Again, the Amaya serve the salad for starters. Thank you, Joseph. And July, and the whole group there, thank you very much. You can probably see 2 medals sa suit ko, di ba? Di ba sabi ni Madam nung para proclamation ni BBM? Well, I got hold of what she was wearing. Yung isa kay Bongbong, yung isa kay Ako. These are memorabilia of the treasure. Fernando Ramos. You know, there are a lot of beautiful people here tonight, and I know that going home or going back to your places, you will remember this day. This is the day of the start of the saga of KBL for the new generation. We've done a lot from 1978, and I think, like I said, I'm really looking forward to a bigger KBL. All right. After singing this song, I'm gonna ask, just go ahead, eat your salads, and I'm gonna ask our speakers if it is okay, even if you are filling up your stomachs a little. Probably it will add up your appetite if I sing this song for all of you. This is for all of you. All right. Okay. Yeah. Diba? Medyo English. Diba? Pero na tayo eh. Unity tayo. Diba? Kahit kanino, united tayo. Someday, when you're awfully low, and the world is cold, I will feel the blue just thinking of you. Just the way you all look great tonight. Yeah, yes. You're lovely, with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you. Just the way Cherry and Gary Rita looks tonight. Beautiful as ever. Pero kasama kayo doon, di ba? With each word, your tenderness grows, tearing my fears
apart, and that laugh that wrinkles your nose touches mine, the foolish heart. Oh, you're lovely, Carol. Don't you ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you just the way you look tonight. Yes! Congratulations, Sunny Hat! Happy Thanksgiving! The party's just starting! And while you guys are eating, probably, we can hear from Cherry and Brida and Attorney. And then laugh that wrinkles your nose touches mine, the foolish heart. Oh, you're lovely. Never ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you just the way you look tonight.